Hello friends, I Shivadan welcome you to our new video. For those who are not aware of Kryptonite, it is an imaginary substance uh, reference taken from a very famous comic book series and a movie series. That substance has a quality that whenever the superhero comes closer to that substance, he loses all his powers. And in fact, this substance is very dangerous for his survival. So, what is the sign which has somewhere equivalent impact on your life, just like kryptonite? So, that sign is a mole, a black spot. There are so many videos about it, having a mole on different areas of palm, but the exact effect of that mole is somewhere not given properly in reference videos or reference books. So here in this video we shall be discussing about the exact, the how this sign of a mole will impact your life. As said, that this sign has a equivalent effect of kryptonite on your life. Like for example, if we are having a mole on this is an index finger and this is a Jupiter mount. Okay, if someone is having a mole here on the Jupiter mount itself, so whenever he or she tries to grab maximum qualities of Jupiter, say like for example, leadership quality is there. Jupiter is very good for relationship perspective, and the relationship with the peers, or having a team management abilities. So whenever you will try to get into those activities, this sign will start impacting your life. It will impact to the extent that you will lose everything. If you will go for a leadership, if you are having this sign on your hand, it will have a kind of impact that you will lose all your leadership. The people who are following you will fall into a trap of some kind of misconception in their minds or misunderstandings in their mind, and they stop following you, and in fact they will become anti to you or anti to your thought process, or they will start to having problems with you. So they will impact your life in whatever the qualities the Jupiter mount is having. This sign will make your life the exact opposite to that. Okay, now one more example. If somebody is having a black mole on the Venus mount. Now Venus is good for relationship, sexual health, and luxuries, materialistic life. So this is all is there. So if you are having this, so you are having a very high chances of getting caught into a situation which is the outcome of the traits of Venus mount. That means if you indulge yourself into relationships, one or more than one, so there are chances that you will face a problem. It could be a health problem, it could be otherwise a relationship problem, severe relationship problem, it could be a legal problem as well. So you have to be very, very, very cautious on this sign. So this is the kryptonite. Okay. So if you will try to progress in this area, it will not only stop your progress, but it can harm you in many aspects that you cannot even imagine. Okay. Now we come to the other, the most dangerous mount for this mole. That is the moon mount. Okay, because this is directly related to any accident which could harm your life. Related to water. Also, it is a mount of creative thoughts and all those. So, whatever you are thinking creatively, but if there is a situation that you turn those creativities into the practical situation, then the situation will harm you. If you are having a mole on the moon mount, then we usually say to the person that you should avoid going for any water sport or near to the water, or swimming, or anything related to water bodies, or near any sport related to water bodies. So we kind of suggest that person to remain as far as possible from those sort of sports activities which are directly related to water. Okay, so now this is the Saturn finger and the Saturn mount. Some people says, okay, this having a mole on the Saturn mount is good, but my experience says, as it is related to the fate, the money, your profession, so whenever you try to have a growth in your profession or a job or a business, you want to expand it, so if you are having this mole, it will result in unexpected obstacles in your life, unexpected obstacles in your career, unexpected situations with your finances, that you will face certain type of huge expenses, or you will be caught in a web of loan that you are unable to repay back fully, or you will remain always in tension because of that. So this mole will stop your progress in career. That whenever you will try to progress, if you are doing a job, you are having a scenario where you are trying hard for a promotion, or something bad will happen, even to the extent that you will have to leave your job itself. So this is that dangerous. Okay. On the Sun mount is directly related to the fame or the government or administration. So whenever you will try to have a fame, or whenever you will try to do something which could result in fame or recognition by general public or a set of person or in your social circle, so you will face adversities to the level even from the government, even a legal tangle, or you will be defamed somewhere in your society due to that. So it is a kind of sign which impacts your Sun mount and the properties of Sun mount directly. And if you will try to do that, you will face that adversity. So be prepared for it. Now, Mercury mount is speech. Whenever a person with this mole, whenever he tries to convince somebody, whenever he tries to give a consultation to somebody, whenever he tries to give advice to somebody, the other person will become enemy of him or her, because he will not understand the sense by which you are giving advice. He will always think opposite of that. He will always think against of you, that you are having some hidden motive, that why you are advising me. So this is the kind of misunderstanding that mole creates here. It is also related to business also and health also. So if this person is most health conscious, if having this, and he is kind of into regular exercises and all those things, and he tries to go to the extent beyond a normal person does that exercise or something, so he tries to go beyond that, and he does exercise more than which is required or something. So there are chances that he may develop a health trouble due to that. So you have to be very cautious about it. Now come the mole, outer Mars and inner Mars. The basic property is courage. That whenever you will think of doing something, it will hold you back. Or situation will become certain that the things or the plan will get postponed. So if you are having mole on the inner Mars or the outer Mars, more or less these are related to the courage or the scenario of doing thing or making developing a action through that plan. So that will be hindered due to these two moles. So whenever you will plan something, it is ought to be get disturbed due to this. So it goes like that. Only the mole in this area, that is Rahu and Ketu, that is a different scenario. We will discuss it later. That is a positive. But other than that, it acts like a kryptonite to your life. The effect will be equivalent to a kryptonite. that you will get disturbed. More you try to do that, and more you are likely to get disturbed due to that. Okay, so we have discussed so far the kryptonite, that is mole of your life, on the mount, and all the effects that are directly related to the mounts and the properties of mounts, that how they will react in that situation and how you will react in that situation. So if you are having any queries, you can contact us through missiontathastu.com, and you can share and like this video, and we will be back with new video very soon. Thank you.